Hello guys, welcome to another Android Studio tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be demonstrating how to pass data from one activity to another using intents. So let's dive in. The first thing we'll do is to create a new Android Studio project. Here I'll just select an empty activity. I will name this intent app and I'll just go to finish. Okay, so I'll switch to a project structure. Alright, so here, this is the layout file for this activity. So what I will do, I will create another activity where I will pass data from this first activity to the other activity. But first, I think I should work on this layout first. Here, I'm going to change this to a relative layout. I'll get rid of this text here. Instead, I will use a button widget. Text. Let's click next here. Let's modify the size a little. Set this to 20 sp. A color. Set this to white. Background. Just give this burnt orange. Okay, so I'll center in parent, set this to true. Okay, so I'm just need something very basic. You need to give this an ID. Give this an ID of PTN right here. Okay, so I'll go call that widget here. So I'll use a button. It's a button. And I'll find it by ID. BTN. Okay. So before I set the intent, I'm going to create the second activity right here. Right click on this, go to new, go to the Java class. I'll just call this second activity. Say OK. This will extend app compact activity. I set my own create bundle resource. I'll just click here. So I'll just add this to manifest, so I don't have to go add it manually myself. I'll create the layout for this activity. I'll just right click on that folder right there and just call this second underscore activity. Whatever name it is you want to call it, looks good. Okay, so now I'm going to set on click listener for this button. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, so here is where I'll pass my intent. So the main activity at this, then the activity I want to go to the second activity class. So intent to put extra. So here we're taking a unique string, and what exactly I also want to pass. Before I do that, let me declare a string here. So now I'll just pass the string value. This data is from first activity. Let's spell it right. I don't think I spelled it correctly. Let's typo in the word and spelling. Change to. Well, I think I should just change this manually. Activity. Okay, I think this is good. All right. So here I'll pass in a unique string reference. I'll just pass in first in caps lock, and then I'll pass in the second parameter. Start activity. Actually, don't forget the start activity. Is if you run this, it won't actually work because you've not actually sent your intent. Okay, so now we'll go to the second activity. We'll be receiving this intent, this data passed in the intent here. Okay, so set the content view for this. I'll lay out the second activity what I created. Yeah. Okay. So I can also create a string here. It's called a string. So that I will have intent now. Intent. So get second activity dot this the get intent. Yeah. Then I will pass that intent to the string variable here, which give me I will get intent to get extras to get string. Okay, so here is where I'll put in the key, which I passed from the I think it's what I passed there was first. It has to be first. Okay, so the key has to be correct, otherwise you get nothing. Possibly you get an error. Yeah, you get an error because to tell you cannot set intent on a null reference. Okay, so we can actually modify this if we want to. This is giving us a warning, may produce null pointer exception. So I could just follow their suggestion here. And then I will pass this string data to a toast. You can set it on a text if you want to. You can display it in a list view, whatever you're getting. You can also pass it to a third activity, to a fourth activity. You just follow these principles later, especially here on the first activity. So I'll just set a toast here instead to display that data. Toast that make text, get application context. I'll pass in my string toast the length long the show. Okay, so this should work perfectly. Let's check it out. Okay, so Android Studio's emulator does take a bit of time to come up. Okay, so launching activity should be up. Okay, so here we have it. So if I click on this, it takes me. So this is data from the first activity. Okay, what we passed in from here, which you can see. So I'm displaying this in a toast view. Like I said, you could choose to do anything you want with the data. Display it in a text view, pass it in a list view. Okay, or send it to a third activity. Whatever works good for you. So guys, that's it for this tutorial. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.